Namur, some 20 kilometres from Charleroi, is a traditional home to motocross Grand Prix. Used just once a year, the city circuit is regarded as the Monaco of motocross. One of the highlights of round 10 of the 500cc World Championship was the presence of Stefan Everts, demonstrating his skills on home ground before the Belgian 250 Grand Prix, where he'd continue his title battle with French rival Sébastien Tortelli. There was little doubt that the battle between the two Belgian world champions, Joel Smets on 1 and Stefan Everts on 111, would be fierce as they started side by side. British rider Rob Herring made the best start to lead from Bernd Eckenbach, Andrea Bartolini, and then Everts and Daryl King. Bartolini soon grabbed second from Germany's Eckenbach on number 9, King on 2 and Everts on 111 close behind, with Swede Peter Johansson in 6th place, Joel Smets number 1 in 7th. As Herring, 94, and Bartolini battled over the lead, Everts moved up into 3rd place. At the beginning of lap 5, Everts had taken the lead. The 4 times world champion would win this battle of the Belgians. He was not to be caught before the end of the heat. Cheered on by his devoted followers, Everts put his chasers firmly in their place, finishing the first heat almost 20 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Behind his countryman, Joel Smets, number 1, held on to 2nd place, the Husaberg rider trying everything to get back on terms. However, Smets dropped back to 7th after a mid-race crash. As Everts headed on his way to a first win on a 500, Peter Johansson, number 6, held 2nd from Rob Herring on the 94 Honda. Considering this was his first time on a 500, Stefan Everts, the 111 machine, certainly seemed to have got the hang of it pretty quickly. The 250 world champion was clearly at home on his prototype machine and displayed the same sort of dominance that has been his hallmark in 125s and 250s. Some way behind the flying Belgian, Swede Peter Johansson on the number 6 machine held on to 2nd, ahead of British rider Rob Herring on number 94. And despite his best efforts, Joel Smets could manage no better than 6th. As the gates dropped at the start of Heat 2, it was once again Rob Herring who grabbed the whole shot. Another fine start, handing him the lead into the first corner, ahead of Austria's Erwin Matschlinger and the rest of the field. Stefan Everts' demonstration ride was once again a feature of the second heat. The winner of Heat 1 wasted no time in grabbing the lead and opening up an advantage that he would stretch to more than 1 minute by the end of the event. Joel Smets had to settle for 2nd place in Heat 2, 3rd overall in the Grand Prix, having failed to cope with his countrymen. King brothers Shane and Daryl finished 3rd and 4th, ahead of Johansson, who took 5th. Such was Everts' dominance that he even had time to stop to confer with his mechanics in the closing stages. It seems that the Belgian really is in a class of his own, even on a 500. Victory for Everts and maximum points, 2nd for Johansson and Smets completing the podium, but perhaps he was thinking about his 3rd world title, which he could tie up at the next Grand Prix in Holland, particularly since arch-rival Andrea Bartolini retired from the 2nd heat in Belgium, a double fracture to the leg ending his season. Only last year's runner-up, New Zealander Daryl King, can deny him.